The 11th hour or the 11th day of the 11th month attained a special significance in post-war years. The moment when guns on the Western Front fell silent after more than 4 years of continuous warfare. In these 4 years, more than 330,000 Australians had served overseas. More than 60,000 of these had unfortunately died. The social effects of these losses cast a long shadow over the post-war decades. 100 years since our involvement in the First World War, the Anzac Centenary is a time to honour the service and sacrifice of our original Anzacs and the generation of Australian servicemen and women who have defended our values and freedoms in war conflicts, peace operations throughout a century of service. Today, the Ahmadi Muslim Association Australia remembers, with the rest of Australia, the contribution of past servicemen and women. The event at Masjid Batul Huda, held during sunset, will draw close to 1,000 people. The Ahmadi Muslim Association Australia, with its Remembrance Day programs across the country, stand together with all Australians to remember and be thankful for the freedoms and liberties present in the country today.
The Remembrance Day program commenced with the recitation of the Holy Quran. The Ode of Remembrance was presented by respected Bruce Scott, Senior Vice President of Blacktown RSL, followed by the National Anthem. Amir and Missionary in Charge of Australia, Imam Inamul Haq Gosar Sahib, officially opened the event and welcomed all guests.
The action which we should be doing it, that we will be praying for peace, working for peace, striving to bring children of Adam closer to each other. We will reduce the distances among human beings.
A presentation of the worldwide head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Association, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmed, may Allah be his helper, was played, which advocated world peace. The keynote speakers of the event included respected Dr. Umair Shahab Sahib, who highlighted the great sacrifices of past Australians, Honourable Michelle Rowland MP, Honourable Kevin Connolly MP,
that maybe we could do it better, that maybe we could find ways to improve the way humans interact with each other, to find ways other than violence to sort out our differences, to find ways to break down the barriers between people and cultures and societies, and to find ways for nations to work together.
Honourable Prue Carr MP and Honourable Jihad Dib MP. Respected Amir Sahib then gave his concluding address and paid his respects to the fallen soldiers. The program finished with silent prayer, and dinner was also served.
Remembrance Day to me is the guys that I was served with overseas, and more importantly, Remembrance Day to me is that I never want to see any of my grandchildren or anyone else's grandchildren have to go away to a war again.
And let's remember that anyone who comes to Australia and commits to this country is an Australian.
May the reflection of history lead to a brighter future in which peace and harmony can filter throughout the world. MTA International, Australia Studios.